Okay, that's a rendition of The Real Things. You to Me Are Everything by Marcia Hines. Still listening to the Marcia Hines series, part 2 once again, and we're listening to Discotheque, the album. Okay, I'm showing on my YouTube, that's the album. And the other album we're listening tonight is Marcia Hindsight, Songs from the Journey. That's what it looks like. Okay, let's just move on to the next song because time is running out and I still have to talk about the information on Marcia Hines on Wikipedia. Yes, we're continuing from last 2 Sundays. So let's just move on to the next song. This is How Deep Is Your Love? Once again, covered by Marcia Hines. Blame It on the Boogie. That's actually the Jacksons. That's right. It was the Jacksons' biggest hit in Australia and covered by Marcia Hines once again. And we've only got about about 6 minutes now, so I still have one more song to give you guys. But before that, let's continue from what we read last week from Wikipedia. So this is the second part. So we've done the first part, and we're just going to go straight to her life and career. So Hines was born once again in Boston, Massachusetts, to Jamaican parents, and she's related to former U.S. Secretary of State Colin Powell, as is the performer Grace Jones. And she was raised with her older brother Dwight by their mother and began singing as a 9-year-old in her church choir. And then, fast forward, she moved to Australia, and we mentioned again she was involved in Hair and Jesus Christ Superstar production, and then she released her debut album in Australia also, and a couple of other albums. And then she went on hiatus from 1984 to 1994, and then she went back to recording between 94 to 2002, and from 2003 until 2010 she was one of the Australian Idol's judges. I loved her when she was one of the judges there, and so until present she it says continued success. But anyway, well, I've been away from Australia, so I don't really know what's been happening with Marcia Hines, but I'm keen to see her going further. I mean, she's one of Australia's diva, even though she's originally American, but I think she is Australian now. I think she feels she is Australian too. Her daughter, once again, Danny Hines, was born in Australia, so yeah, she's pretty much Australian. So, and she's a singer as well. Okay, and she sang in this album, Discotheque. She sang, Danny Hines, the daughter, sang together with the mum, with Marcia Hines, the song Stump. But we're not going to listen to that, maybe some other time, okay? But anyway, that's all about Marcia Hines. She's got, let me just count how many albums. So she's released Marcia Hines in 1975. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 14 albums until 2014. And she's got more compilation albums as well, and live albums. And she's won some ARIA awards and a couple of other awards. Okay, so that's all about Marcia Hines. So right now I'm going to play you guys my last song for tonight in this non-Indonesian segment, and also the last song from Marcia Hines. It's a song originally sung by Earth, Wind and Fire, Let's Groove. So this is Let's Groove by Marcia Hines, and this is the end of our non-Indonesian segment. I'll see you guys again next week, same time, same radio show, Ktnewsmacau at 98 FM. See you guys!